Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get these DIY salon nails at home for $5. So first things first, you want to make sure you are starting off with clean nails. As you see on my left hand, I have already sanded and buffed out my nails versus my right hand. I had to sand them down. So of course you're going to need an emery board. This emery board is by Beetles. Honestly, it came with another set of press-on nails. So if you have an emery board at home, obviously you just need one. I am making this project so cost friendly that obviously it just makes sense, and you can do it with whatever you have around your home. So basically you just want to make sure you sand your nails out really good. Now this is a tip if you don't want to buy additional nail supplies. Use a nail to kind of push your cuticles back so you can get that perfectly rounded shape. That's what I did. I didn't purchase anything additional. Now, of course, Amazon has all the nail supplies needed to obviously do your nails, but I wanted to make this the most cost-efficient project as possible, and I have been showing you guys for the past few weeks that I have been doing my own nails, and they have been lasting me for 2 to 3 weeks at a time. So guess what? I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing and how it's helped me, okay? So here I am again, going in with the artificial nail, just pushing my cuticles back because, of course, that just makes sense, and sanding the nail down once again. Once the nail gets sanded down, obviously I shape the nail to perfection. And I didn't really say exactly why I started doing my own nails. One, because of the cost. Two, because I honestly haven't found a nail technician. And three, which is more importantly, my nails needed a break and they needed to breathe. They were so weak and so fragile. So now at this point, doing them myself alleviates me having to worry about anything additional. Now, might I also add, this project does not require a UV light, okay? I know this video is showing that it is 15 minutes long, but I promise you it probably took me closer to 20-25 minutes to do this project. And yes, no UV light needed whatsoever. So at this point, I'm just cleaning up just a bit, and I also have this little nail thing to kind of clean up my nail bed. Again, this also came with a pack of $3.99 press-on nails. So guess what? This was something I didn't have to buy additional for this DIY project. So now that my nails are pretty much cleaned as much as possible as I would love to get them, I just go back in kind of one last time and kind of file them down, shape them just to get them to the perfect cleaning of a nail bed that I desire. And you guys know what that looks like for your nails, because obviously, you know, do not let this video stir you away or make you think it is too hard. Once again, I have showed you guys, or I've told you guys, that this video took me closer to 25 minutes. So 25 minutes out of your day is honestly good. So now at this point, I go in with basically some acetone to basically clean the nail up, basically to clean my nail beds up so it's not so messy when I go to put the nails on. Now, it's important that I do tell you that, of course, the nail bed needs to be completely dry prior to putting the artificial nail on your finger. They need to be completely dry. So again, I just go in with the acetone, clean it up. Now, at this point, you get to see how my nails look and how basically clean they are. And basically, I went back one more time because I didn't like too much how they were looking, and just kind of cleaned them up again. So that way the nail bed was honestly perfect. Now, when it comes to doing your own nails, which is not talked about enough, is buying the correct nail polish, okay? I like to use the brand Essie because the quality is just there. I was gifted some, but for this DIY project, I went out and bought some more nail polish. Now, here I am showing you the nails that I use, basically the artificial clear tips that I use from Amazon. They are $4.99. Now, I'm telling you now, they're $4.99. You need to go get them. Go get them right now, because you guys know once a video blows up and everybody sees the video and start buying it, guess what? they increased the prices. So $4.99 for basically 200 plus nails. So you'll be able to do your nails for the entire year. That's the first thing. Secondly, here you see me basically just finding the correct nail size for my nail bed. And what I typically do when I find the correct size, I put 2 of the nails aside. So obviously one for my left hand and one for my right hand. And then when I'm done, basically I just close the box up for the next time. I am using nail glue. This is again by the brand Beetles. I personally got this from another $4.99 pack of nails. So basically the glue, the sander, everything, the emery board was all in that one pack of $3.99 nails. Now it is important when you are doing a press on nails tips. In order for these nails to last 2 to 3 weeks, you have to put the glue on both your nail as well as the nail tip to ensure that it lasts very long, okay? So here I am just applying a thin layer of glue to my nail bed. And then I get the artificial nail and I just apply the glue to just about the entire nail. And then I go on and I just take and just be extremely careful, extremely slow, and press the nail onto my nail bed. Now it tells you obviously, of course, to hold it in place for about 15 seconds to make sure that the nail sticks. But honestly, I like to go a little bit of a step further and hold it for about 30 seconds. So obviously I know the nail 100% is going to stay. And now here I am going along again, placing the glue onto my nail bed and then of course the artificial nail. And at this point, obviously, of course, I just repeat this process. I'm going to let you guys get a look at me just doing it to the rest of my nails and kind of getting a little bit closer so you can see. But just remember to be incredibly careful, extremely slow, so that way the glue doesn't overfill onto your fingertip or anything like that, because you want it to look very, very professional, very clean, and very polished. So at this point, as you see, all of the nail tips are on. There's no glue running over. Everything looks really, really good. Now, keep in mind, at the end, I do go back in and shape a little bit. But for the most part, that is exactly how it is. Now, here I am doing the opposite hand. Remember when I said be extremely slow and extremely careful? Yeah, I wasn't. And turned out, it was a little bit crooked. And you have about a 10-second window before that nail gets on there and does not come off for a long time. So I had to take the nail back off, put the nail glue back on the nail and again my nail bed, and then just press it back onto my nail. It happens, but remember what I said, just be extremely careful so that way you don't have to worry about it being obviously a little slanted or crooked. I noticed it. I don't think anybody else would have noticed it, but I noticed it and I just had to immediately correct it. So here is both of my hands with the press on nails on. I like the shape almond. Obviously, if you like a different shape, there's all shapes out there from stiletto to square to coffin. But now that the nails are on, I go in with the emery board and kind of shape them just a little bit more, because sometimes you guys know those artificial tips have like that little overhang on them. So you kind of want to get them off because they are extremely sharp. So yes, I just go in and I shape them. Again, I love the length of these nails because I'm a mom for one, and for two, like I don't have to worry about them breaking or anything of that sort. board. So here I am. You see I have that Essie nail polish. I will have everything linked below what I used for this project. When I say this is an under $20, under $10 project, if you have your own nail polish emery board at home, this is a $5 project, okay? So at this point, I am just going in with the nail polish, being extremely careful once again. Now, when you have a smooth nail tip, it is extremely easy to paint your nails versus painting like a nail bed and it's kind of jagged. But if you have an artificial nail tip on, it's extremely easy. But saying that it's easy also means you have to be careful, and obviously that the paint or the nail polish doesn't run over or anything. So what I typically like to do is, of course, paint my nails, and then once I paint the nails and I let it dry a little bit, and I do one hand at a time, let me also mention that. Just because it's easier for me to do one hand at a time. I don't want to mess it up with one hand being wet trying to do the other hand. But again, once I go in and paint the nails, I just basically go back in and clean up what I did from the first coat. And then now that the first coat is on, I just go back again with a second coat. Obviously, of course, how many coats you desire to have, you can have on your nails. But with this paint color, and again, if you buy a quality nail polish, you won't need too many coats. So for this one, obviously I just used 2 coats, and it gave me the perfect pink that I loved, and it just looked so good. At this point, now that my nails are dry, I go in with the Essie top coat. It's just a clear top coat. Obviously, of course, that goes over my nails. And again, if the nail polish is a great nail polish, it does not take long to dry. And this is honestly a vegan nail polish, so it's new to me, and it's still so good. But now that the clear coat is on, you guys kind of see how it turned out. You can't really see the shade of pink in this video. I guess you can, but obviously you'll see pictures inserted and you'll see a better color of the pink. And then basically I just go in and do the same exact thing on the opposite hand, being incredibly slow and just making sure I take my time because I don't want to make any mishaps. Plus my children were walking by, the dog, everybody was going by, and you know I am right-handed, so doing my right hand with my left hand, we already on shaky ground, okay? But you guys can kind of see that pink there. Does it not look good? It looks so good. It looks so good. So I go in and I basically, once again, do the same exact thing I did with my left hand. Just go in with 2 coats. And then once I, of course, finish with the 2 coats, I just put the clear nail polish on top. And yeah. So guys, here we are with the finished product. I promise you, I have gotten my nails done before for $60+ and they look the exact same. At this point, I do have Essie cuticle oil that I like to roll over my cuticles just to kind of give them back some life, because honestly, remember, I have been sanding them. I also dry them out a little bit with the acetone, so I just want to make sure that I am taking care of my nails. Once again, I did get this in a PR package, the cuticle oil, but the nail polish that I recently got was not in a PR package because I love the nail polish so much that I basically went out and purchased my own. And I feel like that's what the goal is supposed to be. If you love something so much, you stick with it. So you guys will see me sticking with this Essie nail polish. And at this point, I'm just rubbing it all in, rubbing the cuticle oil in, so that way it can give a little bit of a life. And do you guys see this? Do you see this? Do you see my nails? Like, I did this at home, okay? But guys, that's it. Let me know in the comments how your DIY nails turned out. But until next time and until next video, I will see you guys later.